What's up, guys? It's been a long while. Today we are at the airport because we're flying out of the country alone. So this is me lining up at the check-in counters, and before they released my boarding pass, I had to pay the travel tax first. Time check, it's 1:01 a.m. and straight after the immigration, I freshened up, brushed my teeth, and washed my face. At 2 a.m. I checked the screen and there was a gate change, but it seemed to be a mistake since we boarded at the original gate printed in our passes. The only aisle I'll ever walk in my life. Just kidding. Found my seat and I am again seated at the emergency exit, but I have the whole row to myself. This is me giving myself an internal pep talk that I can do this trip alone. This was originally a 3-person trip, but there was an emergency and I had to go alone. And I only found out about 4 hours ago, like literally when I arrived at the airport. There is so much uncertainty ahead, but I'm convincing myself that I can totally do it. Time check, 4:49 a.m. We are already en route. I was just trying to sleep the whole time. And then it's already 6:10 a.m. but I really couldn't sleep anymore. But that's okay because we are already close to landing.
Hello everyone, we have just landed at Don Mueang International Airport. Cebu Pacific Air welcomes you to Bangkok, Thailand. Local time now for your convenience is 29 minutes past the hour of 5 in the morning. There is a 1-hour time difference between the Philippines and Thailand. Thailand is behind by 1 hour.
Now we're using the Bangkok time. So 5:56 a.m. We just got off the plane. Anyway, so this is it. I'm off to clear my bag and punta sa immigration. I really don't know actually. Let's see. Correct process was immigration first, followed by the baggage claim. The immigration gates were just over there, and your view upon going down will be this big welcome greeting. After reuniting with my luggage, I already went straight to the exit because I have to claim my local SIM card. Extreme. May signal now. I immediately looked up which ATM it is best to withdraw cash using my GoTime card and what to ride going to my next destination. First thing I did after securing cash was grab some food at the 7-Eleven inside the airport because I was getting hungry. As a slow eater, I just enjoyed people watching while devouring this onigiri. I also turned on my mobile hotspot to connect with my family and friends, and at this point, my family had just found out that I flew out alone. Here I am, looking left and right before sending a selfie update, keeping a straight face. I didn't notice somebody else was in frame since I was looking down the whole time, so I laughed a little when I realized. Off to my next destination, and I have to ride the A1 bus to go to another terminal. I accidentally stepped on my earphones, but good thing they only got scratches and weren't crushed. Pattaya is 34. The ones I saw on the internet are 10, but I think they moved. Yeah, I found it. Okay, thank you. I I arrived right on time because I am headed to Pattaya and the bus leaves at 10 a.m. At 9:50, they already called the passengers for boarding, and for those of us with luggages, we were given this piece of paper before our luggages were collected. I also ate my sausage bread in the bus for a very light lunch. Time check, it's already 12:25 and we have just arrived at the Pattaya terminal.
Time check is 12:30-ish and I'm already in Pattaya. I have to book both. It's still early. Check-in is at 2 p.m. Hopefully there's a lounge there that I can stay.
So it's only 1:09 p.m., but I was so happy that the staff was kind enough to let me check in early without extra charges. Here's a little tour on my home for the next 3 days. There are 2 sinks, toilets, and showers. I think there are people here staying long term, and some of them just leave their stuff in the shower. Here's a view of the window. It's giving Philippines. And then there's a sliding door that separates the wash area and the sleeping area. We have a full body mirror. There's a lot of lockers and beds. I think there's a total of 20. I'm in the lower bunk, but the place wasn't fully booked and nobody was staying at the upper bunk. I also had no problems with a shower and toilet. I could go anytime I want. Before entering the room, there's also a lounge here because inside the room you really have to be quiet and eating is not allowed. After settling in and a short rest, my tummy decided it was time for dinner, so at 6:16 p.m. I decided to go down to refill my water bottle in the kitchen. We can also leave some food in the fridge, and they serve free bread in the morning. I booked a boat ride going to Terminal 21, which was just a few minutes away, and stayed in the lobby while waiting. It's quite spacious here, and if you have company, I think there are card games in the table. One culture shock I had here though was your motorcycle rides do not come with a helmet. The first thing you would see to your right is this dining guide per floor. They have plenty of food options. This mall has a theme of countries every floor, and the aesthetic and designs are all related to that country. Few steps more and you will see an Eiffel Tower inside the mall. First stop, Uniqlo. I love the brand and I always compare prices. I was amazed that they had an extra small in-store though, because in the Philippines they're only available in the app. Next up was H&M, and again I was just comparing the prices. Their jewelries were cheaper compared to the Philippine prices though. And then I went to London. I explored the mall some more and saw this Foodland supermarket and I checked it out. I was getting ideas of what to buy to bring back home when I leave. I saw a lot of interesting products too. And here's a light bulb
Pwede
moment for
pala
me.
to.
I just found out that there's a feature where I could switch the cameras back and forth while taking a video.
Those cute sized cereals. Cute.
At 8:03 p.m., I finally made my way to the Pier 21 food court.
One order of pad thai with
Of course, I
chicken.
had to eat pad thai for my first proper meal in Thailand. I also had some wonton chips and spring roll. I already love pad thai even back home. However, this particular one was just okay. After almost an hour of eating, I stopped by the supermarket again to get some stuff for tomorrow so I won't have to go out for breakfast. Before I could even exit the mall, I saw an Even Boy store, so I checked it out and saw these masks for only 9 baht each, so I got them. I'm finally back at the inn at 9:35 p.m. and I have the goods in the extra bag I brought earlier. And these are all that I got. I found the cereals cute because at this time I couldn't find anything the same back home. Then I got a pear for breakfast. I Pocari Sweat because I feel like I didn't drink enough water the whole day. 2 bottles of water, one for the room and one for my bag. A travel size toothpaste because mine was almost empty and I checked the weight, they're just the same. Then the masks I got from Even Boy. And they also gave me this cute spoon for the yogurt, which I appreciate so much. I didn't even notice they put one in the plastic. Then I got ready for washing up. 12:58 a.m. and I'm ready for bed and decided I'm using one mask tonight.